Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. How I love you all so, okay? Now then, I hope that you're all super duper well wherever you are in the world, my little beautifuls, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously. Now then, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my beautiful and wonderful, whoever happens to stumble across me, our beautiful and delicious little beings out there. Okay, so I hope that you're all super duper well wherever you are in the world, my little beautifuls, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously. Now then, the weather in my neck of the woods in the UK, well, yes, it is trying to sunshine today, okay, it is trying, okay, but the fact of the matter is very little wind, so, you know, we cannot complain about that. Okay, so it's super duper hot, okay? So I'm loving it, okay? And I feel deliciously hot today, okay? So I'm feeling most happy with myself, okay? And oh, there we go. See, it's starting to sunshine. Do you see what I mean? So what do? The sun has got his hat on. Hip, 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 hooray. Okay? So that's that. So that's making me smile even more now, okay? Now then, see how it just went brighter. Okay, so, well, I want to say a few things today, but first of all, you know, to you all, my delicious babies, because you all do know that I like to give out information, okay? So if you could please, okay, if you could just please take the time, it's up to you, okay? And if you could please go on to YouTube, okay? And if you could please type in, okay, the power, okay, secrets, meaning and history, okay, why gentlemen, gangsters and entrepreneurs wear pinky rings. You know, pinky as in P for Peter, I for Indigo, M for November, K for Kitten, Y for Yankee, okay? And what you're looking for underneath, okay, the one who's uploaded, the gentleman, bless him, who's uploaded, it's called the, okay, urban, you know, urban, okay, Gentry, or Gentry, anyway, I'll spell it, Gentry, okay? So I'll just repeat that once again. The power, secret meaning and history, why gentlemen, gangsters and entrepreneurs wear pinky rings, okay? The urban Gentry, okay? You know, do forgive me if I've, you know, mispronounced that. So that's number one, okay? So I'm going to close my book now. Okay, because, you know, I just like to give out, you know, information. Do you see what I mean? Now then, secondly, well, you know, at the moment it's all, everybody's waiting, aren't they, you know, for old twat Boris, you know what I mean, to resign. Do you see what I'm saying? But to me, he doesn't look as if he really wanted to leave. It's almost as if he got great enjoyment out of, well, making all of our lives in the UK a total misery. Do you see what I mean? Now then, other things that's going on around the world as well, yes. So, you know, because I've been looking at various things this morning, okay, and various different videos, you know. And of course, you know, in some of these countries, you know, they're wanting everyone to have the jab. Do you see what I mean? You know, like every so many months or whatever it is. And then, of course, what we've also got is more and more now, okay, who are, you know, the ones who have had a jab, okay, you know, that they're, you know, wanting to claim this compensation. Do you know what I mean? It's like 120 grand. Now then, I was also listening to a doctor yesterday evening called, he's on YouTube as well. I've mentioned him, I'm pretty sure a few months ago, but he is called Dr. John Campbell. Okay, Dr. John Campbell on YouTube. Now, you know, if you'd like to just, you know, have a little look at him as well, because what he was discussing, okay, and I feel that this is only right now for me to say, right, and I am going to say it anyway. You know, because dear God, our Jesus Christ of Nazareth, our dear Creator, loves the truth. You see, at the end of the day, we're having quite a few problems, aren't we? Which, of course, we have been. Do you see what I mean? Now then, what he was saying was, okay, which I already know, you know, not being disrespectful when I say that, okay, because I've been following everything for well over 2 years, do you see what I mean? Not anyway longer, right? And what I'm saying to you is this, is that, you know, you've got like footballers, you've got, you know, see how bright it's going, right? You've got footballers, you've got everybody out, you know, and I do not mean this disrespectfully, so dear God, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, I do not, you know, God bless them. But at the end of the day, you know, in the sports world and everything like that, and they're just dropping. Do you see what I mean? Then we've got all these so-called heart problems going on. Do you see what I'm saying to you? It's bloody well crackers. And then I was talking to a dear lady the other day, and her beautiful little toddler, he's only 3, God love him, and he had flipping sepsis. I mean, you know, there's Bairns on my road, God bless them. I mean, they're all right, of course, you know, but you're having the Bairns, they're all getting chicken pox. Do you see what I mean? So as far as I'm concerned, you know, there is something going on, isn't there? So, you know, what Dr. John Campbell was saying, he was saying the same thing. Do you see what I mean? That there was, you know, well, why is all of this happening? Well, we all know. Do you see what I mean? And then you've still got, and I'm sorry to have to say this, and I do not mean it against everybody, you know, God bless them, who have had the jab. Do you see what I mean? But yet they still look at, you know, those of us who have not had the jab. Do you see what I mean? Like, we are in the flipping wrong. Do you see what I mean? You've still got, the craziness is still going on. So, oh, it's gone deliciously bright now. You still got the craziness going on with in the flipping cars, wearing flipping muzzles. I mean, it's just all bonkers, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? And look at all the young Bairns who are falling poorly. God bless them. Do you see what I mean? And I've said it before, and I'm saying it again. We've got an awful lot, you know, and you are starting to see them changing. It's really hard for me to explain, you know, like the adults and that, right? They're starting to change, like, it's really hard to explain. Like, you know, they're going quieter and things like that. And these are the ones who have been jabbed. Do you see what I mean? So, you know, see? So whatever they've been injected with, God bless them. Do you see? And all I was hearing, I haven't heard any today actually, that makes a flipping change, but for the past 3 days, all I've been hearing is sirens, you know, Nina, sirens, from flipping crack of dawn in the morning, yes, right up until late at night. In fact, there was another ambulance going into the other road, yesterday afternoon. Do you see what I mean? So, you know, I mean, the reality is for those who do their research, and that's no disrespect to anybody who does not do their research, but I'm just saying that for those who do their research, they know what's going on. Do you see what I mean? Yes, they do. And it's not delicious and it's not wonderful. It's absolutely disgusting what's been going on. And then we've got our flipping Egypt of a flipping Prime Minister, flipping twat Boris Johnson. Do you understand what I mean? So, and I've said before, and I'm saying it again, flipping swanning here, there, and flipping everywhere, apart from doing his bloody job in the flipping UK. And then you got the others who are, resigning. Well, as far as I'm concerned, and I was listening to a video yesterday. I cannot remember his name now. What's his blooming name? Anyway, he's a flipping jumped up, pompous little prat, right? And it's almost like he's saying it, see? And it's almost like he's saying, oh, you know, like they're just having a shuffle. What's going to end up happening is they'll have a shuffle around. But the fact of the matter is, I do not care what anybody tells me. Our governments, right, are flipping scum. That's what they are. They're scum. And they spend their time sitting in bloody Parliament, right? Because bloody's not swearing, so I do apologise, you know, to those of you. You know, I'm not saying it to, you know, to be offensive or anything, right? But they sit there in flipping Parliament, right? Flipping, talking a crock of shite, because that's what they do. They just talk a crock of shite. I mean, they're talking about the security. I've been listening this morning, they've been talking about the security of the UK. When they're sending, do you know what I mean, every Tom, Dick and Harry into our country. Do you see what I'm saying to you? It's just a crock of shite, the whole lot. Do you know what I mean? And the best thing that can happen, and I do not care what anyone tells me anyway, because I'm going to say it, dear God, Jesus Christ of Nazareth loves the truth, our Creator. Get rid of all of them. And I said before, and I say it again, oh, it's a work call. I shall only be a moment, everybody. I'm very sorry about that, everybody. I do apologise. That was just a work call, okay? So I do apologise, but, you know, I do have to still, you know, take calls as well as do my videos, okay? So I know it didn't seem very professional, everybody, and I can only sincerely say sorry about that. So once again, 3, 2, 1, beam me up. There we go, with my juicy little lights. Anyway, getting back to what I was just saying, yes. So I've said it before on one of my other videos, and guess what? I'm going to say it again. Right? What we need is good businessmen. That's what we need, okay, to run our countries. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Because it seems pretty much to me as though everybody in our parliament, well, especially in the UK anyway, are about as much flipping use as a chocolate teapot or a flipping ashtray on a motorbike, which is absolutely flipping none at all. They're flipping useless. Do you see what I mean? They go into these positions, and all they do, they're nothing but barefaced flipping liars. They just spend all their time lying to everybody with the blooming corruption and everything else that they do. And of course, whoever else you get in after that twat Boris, whoever else you get in anyway, well, he's going to be a barefaced liar. This is, you know, this is what we've been up against for years, but it's just that in 2022, right, well, especially actually, I'm going to say 2020, yes, to 2022, well, I'm going to tell you now, a lot more have opened their eyes to all of this shite. Do you see what I mean? And they're seeing it for what it is. And anyway, I've said before and I say it again, eventually the government, I have said it before, I said it a long time ago, you know, eventually they will flipping collapse. Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, they seem to be suited and booted and thinking, walking around like they're the flipping Don. Do you know what I mean? When they're absolutely nothing at all. I mean, they wouldn't, and I'm not being nasty, but they wouldn't flipping, it's only a saying, by the way, okay, figure of speech. But let me tell you something, they wouldn't know the truth if you slapped them in the flipping boat race, in the face. Do you see what I mean? So as far as I'm concerned, that's what I've got to say there. And they're allowing all of these nasty things to happen, you know, in our country. Do you know what I mean? You know, people having a jab, 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 jab. And then they're still trying to push it, you know, to make people poorly, to make them sick. And for others of them, God bless their dear souls. You know, God love them. You know, sadly they pass away. Anyway, it's been happening all over the world. I've been following everything I have. Do you know what I mean? It's disgusting what's been taking place. I'll tell you who I do like though, and I'm going to tell you the truth now. Who I like is, I was listening to him the other day, because they were translating it, the Brazilian president. I like him. I do. Yes, I do like him. And of course to him, you know, I mean, he's gone through all of his troubles, you know. I mean, he's still the president, but he's gone through all of his troubles. Do you see what I mean? But at least he cared about his country. See? At least he cared. Not like our flipping Boris, the twat. So, yes. So, at the end of the day, and another thing is as well, while I'm on the flipping subject, right, you know, it's like they want to keep this Ukraine war going, but it's not for the right reasons. And look at who's suffering. And not only that, but they're using excuses, aren't they? They're turning around and saying, oh, you know, and with food shortages, with everything else. Do you understand what I mean? The fact of the matter is, none of these Egypts could give a shite about any of us. And that's the fact of the matter. And it's almost like they're in a flipping playground. That's what all this is about. And it's all about power. Do you see what I mean? But we all know what's going on. Well, anyway, those who do their research, anyway, I've had my rant and rave today. Well, not my rave. Do you know what I mean? But I just wanted to make a point. Anyway, sorry, I forgot to close my book. That was, sorry, do excuse me. Just going to put how many minutes that was. Forgot to do it, you know. I forget things, you know. Right, so I've just had to, I'll just have to close my book. Right. So, yes. So, you know, so that's what I have to say. You know, I mean, you know, we've got countries, right, where everybody, you know, could just get on deliciously well. Doesn't matter what culture, you know, sorry, do forgive me. Let's rewind and start again. Doesn't matter what culture we are. Do you understand what I mean? Where everybody could just get on juicy and deliciously in the world. But what they're doing, they're always trying to do one against the other. And that's something else I just wanted to say. So I've said that as well. So anyway, we've got a lot more of it. And good on them in the, is it the Netherlands? Good on them as well. The farmers, you know, standing up for themselves. Do you know what I mean? Good on them. Good on you, Netherlands. Do you know what I mean? Somebody's got to put a stop to this. You know, it's got to stop. I mean, it's flipping, it's upsetting everybody. You know, and then you still got the planes business. Do you understand what I mean? Where they're flipping, I mean, you know, there's some who have gone on holidays, you know, gone on a trip anyway, and they've ended up having problems at the other end where, you know, wherever they're flown to. Do you see what I mean? It's like you could go, if you manage to get on the plane, and even if you manage to get on the plane, they can still flipping throw you off. Do you understand what I mean? I don't mean that in literal terms, by the way. But then, you know, you could get to your destination and then you could still have problems. I've been hearing all about it, I have. Do you see what I mean? You know, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, who do they all think they are? Because in reality, they're nobodies. And I said before, and I say it again, they're flipping lackeys. They're lackeys for you know who. And that's what's going on. And everybody needs to know the blooming truth. Well, for the ones who know. But for me, other delicious babies who do not know, but this is what we're up against. A load of flipping, they're a load of shite, and they're a load of scum. And the sooner that they go, the flipping better. Just get rid of them all. Do you know what I mean? Flipping I'm just disgusted anyway. I'm disgusted with, you know, with the governments and what they do. And how they've treated everybody. I'm absolutely disgusted, and that's all I have to say. I'm not going to say nothing else because I just get really flipping annoyed. Anyway, but other than that, my little beautifuls, you know, I'm usually a happy little bunny. I do have my little moments, as everybody knows. Do you understand what I mean? But generally speaking, I'm usually a very happy little bunny. Okay, so I just want to send this little video out. Okay, and I apologise that I had to take a call in between it. Okay, so I'm just having a little, you know, a little moment. Sorry, do forgive me. I get a little bit distracted sometimes. That's my dear friend. God love her. Anyway, so on that note, my little beautifuls, okay, wishing you a beautiful morning, afternoon and evening, wherever you are in the world, my little lovelies. How I love you also. Okay, if you haven't liked the video, then please could you click on the like button, and if you haven't already subscribed, if you happen to stumble across me, then if you please like to subscribe, and thank you, I'll be very thankful. Okay, so until the next video, well, I'm going to be doing my quick reads now. Okay, so until there we are. Sorry. So until the next video, much love, my delicious babies. Take care. God bless. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.